Hello, friends. Welcome to today's football prediction of Betkraft. All right, today is another wonderful Wednesday morning, as usual, and we have a lot of games going on across the globe. And also, we selected a few of them and looked into these very games and made our in-depth analysis of these games and brought it forward for you. And we saw how we fared yesterday. We did very well. Most of the predictions yesterday were quite very accurate, and today we go again. And today we'll have most of the games also in UEFA Champions League qualification and Europa League qualification. All right, and also we have a few other club games, but in a short while we'll be looking at these games one after the other. And I want to use the opportunity to ask those of us who are yet to subscribe in our channel to kindly hit the subscription button right there so that you don't miss out on our subsequent games that will be coming up on this channel on a daily basis. All right, you've done that. All right, thank you very much. All right, without further ado, let's head to the business of the day. And today we are starting with the very first match for the day, and it is the UEFA Conference League match where we have Riga FC of Latvia who will be up against Slack Wrocław of Poland. All right, and two of these teams will be looking at how they fared in those games, and also how they have been faring playing from home and away also. So when you look at Riga FC, they've been able to achieve 5 victories in the past 6 games that they played in recent times, and they've also had 1 draw. And the away side, on the other hand, Slack have managed to achieve 3 wins, 2 draws, as well as 1 loss in the past 6 encounters. But taking a look at closely at how they have fared from home and away perspective, you could see that the home side Riga FC of Latvia have been able to achieve 8 victories in the past 10 home games. They've also had 1 loss as well as 1 draw. And the away side, on the other hand, Slack have managed to achieve 4 wins as well as 4 draws and also 2 losses in the past 10 away games that they had so far. But we know that some of these Polish teams, have had a lot more experience playing, in European, competition, when compared to Latvia teams. All right, and also in this very encounter, we look at all those parameters, knowing that Slack Wrocław, the Polish team, is actually having a bit more quality compared to the home side. So we do expect the away side to achieve a result in this one. It is the away side to win or draw, and over 1.5. That's our body for that very encounter, and that will take us to the next game, which happened to be the UEFA Champions League. UEFA Champions League qualifying match where we'll have Sauda of Sauda coming up against Slovan Bratislava. Okay, and we know that the home side have been able to achieve 4 victories in the past 6 encounters. They've also had 1 draw as well as 1 loss, and the away side Slovan Bratislava have been able to achieve 4 wins as well as 2 losses in the past 6 encounters. And when you look at how both sides have fared from home and away perspective, you could see that home side Saudi have been able to achieve 7. Okay, they've been able to achieve 6 victories playing from home, and they've also had 2 draws as well as 2 losses in the past 10 home games that they have so far. And the away side, on the other hand, Slovan have been able to manage 6 wins from away, and they've also had 4 losses playing from away in the past 10 away games. Right, and putting all that together, we'll see that these two sides are evenly matched. But knowing that Slovan have been a team that we've been seeing in Champions League in recent times, and we expect to see their away side achieving a result in this very encounter. It is their away side to win or draw. That's our verdict for that very game. Okay, and that takes us to the next game for the day. It's also another qualification match, but this time around Europa Conference League qualification match where we'll have Clifton Veil who will be up against Auda FK. Alright, Clifton Veil have managed to achieve 2 victories in the past 6 encounters. They've also had 1 draw and as well as 3 losses. And the away side, Auda have been able to achieve 4 victories in the past 6, and have had 2 losses alongside. And taking a look at how they're fared from home and away perspective, you could see that the home side have been able to achieve 6 victories in the past 10 home games. They've also had 4 losses, and the away side have been able to achieve 5 victories 3 losses as well as 2 draws. But what is quite prominent in these fixtures for both home and away is the fact that there's a lot of goals appearing in these encounters. And we look at the home side, we see that 9 times out of the 8 times out of the 10 home games have seen a scoreline that is actually above 3, and the away side also have seen a very, very similar situation, seeing that 7 times out of 10 the scoreline have actually produced an over 2.5 goals. So we do expect to see a lot of goals in this one. It is over 2.5. That's our verdict for that very encounter. Minimum of 3 goals appearing in this match. That's what we expect, and that takes us to the next for the day, and it is in Finland. All right, Finland, second division, where we have OTP, who will be up against JPK. All right, the OTP have managed to achieve just 1 win in the past 6 games. They've also had 5 losses in the past 6 encounters, and the away side, on the other hand, have managed 2 wins as well as 3 draws and also one loss in the past 6 encounters. And when you take a look at how they fared from home and away perspective, you can see the home side, OTP, have managed to achieve just 2 victories in the past 10 home games. They've also had 8 losses alongside. It goes to show that this is not really a very strong side, seeing that they have lost 80% of their home matches in the past 10 home games that they have so far. That tells you a lot about how this team have been, taking in goals and defeats. And the away side, on the other hand, have been able to, achieve 5 wins playing from away. They've also had 2 draws as well as they also had 3 draws as well as 2 losses in the past 10 away games that they have so far. They've won 50% of their away games, and when you put all that together, you see that the away side is actually quite better. And the last time both teams met was in May this year. We saw JPK defeated this side by 3-0. So in this very encounter, we do expect JPK to repeat this very feat and win this tie outrightly. It is a win. That's all about it for this very game. And that takes us to the next for today, also in Finland, but this time around Finland, first division, where we have Jarro FC will be up against MP. And when you look at Jarro, the home side, they've been able to manage 4 victories in the past 6. They've also had 1 draw as well as 1 loss. And the away side, on the other hand, MP have had just 1 win, and they've also had 2 draws as well as 3 losses in the past 6 encounters. But looking at how both sides play from home and away perspective, we'll see that the home side, Jarro FC, have been able to achieve 5 victories from home. They've also had 2 draws as well as 3 losses. And the away side, on the other hand, have managed to achieve 3 wins from away. They've also had 3 draws as well as 4 losses playing from away. And the last time both teams met, which was in May also this year, saw Jarro defeating the side from away by 4-1. When we put all that together, we know that Jarro FC is highly expected to win, seeing that they're playing from home this time around. We expect to see the home side winning and plus 2 goals. So home win plus over 1.5. That's all valid for that very game. And that takes us to the last game for the day, and it is in Switzerland Super League, where we have Servette FC coming up against Young Boys FC. Alright, Servette FC, as we know, have been able to achieve 4 victories in the past 6 encounters, and they've also had 1 draw as well as 1 loss. And their away side, the Young Boys FC, have won 2 games in the past 6. They've also had 3 losses as well as 1 draw in the past 6 encounters. When you look at how both sides are fared from home and away perspective, you could see that the home side, Servette, have been able to achieve 4 victories in the past 10 home games. They've also had 2 draws and as well as 4 losses in the past 10 home games that they have so far. And the away side, on the other hand, Young Boys have managed to win 3 games from away in the past 10 away games. They've also had 4 draws and have also accumulated 3 losses in the past 10 away games for their away side. So Young Boys FC, also what you've mentioned, the fact that the last 3 away games for Young Boys FC, where they played Winterthur, they won that match, and also they won against Zurich and also defeated Servette, which was their last away game played in May this year. And so that they have won 3 games in a row playing from away. So it goes to show that they're slightly having the upper hand in this very encounter. So in this very game, and the last time they met, Young Boys winning by 1-0. So in this very encounter, we do expect Young Boys also to achieve some sort of result in this very encounter. So our verdict is actually their away side winning or draw, but under 3.5. That's our verdict for that very game. Away win or draw under 3.5. That's our verdict, and that brings our predictions for you today on Betkraft to a conclusion. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope the ticket goes green. Also, remember to play responsibly. It's only a football game, and it can happen later. So that being said, tomorrow we're coming up again. It's going to be another wonderful day. But until then, keep winning.